History was made yet again as the OU royalty pageant concluded. We're privileged to sit down with the new Mr. and Mrs. Oakwood University, Matthew Dormus and Melody Carter. Welcome both.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
My first question for both of you guys is, what motivated you guys to become Mr. and Mrs. Oakwood?
Well, for one, I love Oakwood University. So, I mean, that's obviously the obvious answer. I'm one of those people who would want to send their children and their grandchildren and their grandchildren's grandchildren to Oakwood. So I'm one of those people. But also, I just thought of it as a tremendous opportunity to be able to use the platform to advocate for mental health resources for students.
What about you, Ms. Carter?
I'd say similarly, I love Oakwood, but I've always been interested in pageants. I wanted to join the one at my high school, but it was just about being pretty and looking good. It was not about actually making the change I wanted to see on my campus. And so when I realized that the Oakwood University Royalty Program was kind of more so centered around creating the change we wanted to see on campus, I was intrigued. And so I figured that it was the best platform I could use to ensure that students had the resources that they need to get mental health help and to put the message out there that can encourage students to simply continue.
That's good, that's good. Is there anything that you guys would like the student body to know about you guys' position as you take it on?
To know that we're here for them. We work on their behalf. Yes, it was a pageant and we had to pretty much put ourselves out there and have people vote for us and that kind of thing. But we are here as student representatives, and whatever mental health resources or other resources that students believe they need and that they think we can advocate for, we are here to do that.
Right, and we also want to let the student body know that we're a team. She ran on a platform called Continue, which is about suicide prevention and destigmatizing the conversations around suicide. And I ran on a platform called We Choose Hope, which is about providing students hope through mental health resources. But we're teaming up, we're partnering under our tagline, We Continue by Choosing Hope. So we just want to work together on behalf of the student body.
Beautiful partnership, beautiful partnership. My last question for you guys is, what's the biggest thing that you guys plan to do as you take on your roles as Mr. and Mrs. Oakwood?
Okay. Currently underway is the plans for the story room, the one that Matthew kind of initiated. But under our partnership, we're looking to set up a safe space on campus for students to seek a bit of respite and get a space where they can have access to mental health resources and read stories of persons who have overcome their own mental health struggles.
Right, and students and alumni can get involved with that by actually going to matthewdormus.com/submit. And on that website, you can submit your anonymous mental health stories to be featured in the room, because we believe by seeing other people's stories of how they've overcome or made progress, that you can find hope and decide to simply continue. So, yeah.
Well, thank you guys, both of you guys. It was a pleasure having you, and I hope we can do this again.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you, Tyler.